2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the Thunder. For the Rockets, they've been a factor all season long. With a win tonight, they hold the fourth best record in the... Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Thompson right side. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And stolen by Sengun. Here's Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And there's a whistle that goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Here's Dort. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Dort. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Green taking his time here. It's Brooks on the wing. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
For your Thunder Girls Dance Team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in. Hartenstein's got 6.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
VanVleet with the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Houston leading by 3. VanVleet looking around. Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Green's got his second basket of the game.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Thompson with it. He's against Williams. They get the rebound. Şengün passes to Thompson. Here's Brooks. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That one misses for Brooks. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Under trailing by 4. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. It's a tie ball game.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
And here's Green outside. Thunder with the rebound. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
On the wing, Thompson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Holmgren finds Dort. Buries it from three-point range. Dort's got 5 now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Shot by Eason, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Fred Van Vliet gets the 3.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as Van Vliet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Smith. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Vliet.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Williams finds Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Lets it go with a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Rockets trail by 7. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Alex Caruso out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Thunder, another 3.
I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night.
Gotta love seeing Green deliver the revenge 3-ball payback right at you. Great response. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Green. It's deflected. Here's Caruso. And he slams it one-handed.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Amen Thompson comes in for Şengün. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Fires the three. They grab their own miss. It's taken away by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Green.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day.
And that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect. And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Caruso. The second chance effort. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
13 feet away. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Green.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Fred VanVleet.
First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
They've managed to force turnovers with their energy and effort defensively, and it's led to some easy offense.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Here's some numbers for Thompson. 14th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. Count that one. Caruso's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Holiday. Thompson inside, defended by Holmgren. It's good. Eason's got 5 now. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, great
great ball movement there.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
They kick it out to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Holiday gets the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Williams for three. Got a hand on it. Williams against Eason. Here's Green. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Smith. Another shot. Got a piece of it. 4 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Again, the Rockets score. Thunder trailing by 3. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Mason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Substitution.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jalen Williams. And a change for the Rockets. Steven Adams is checked in for Smith.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Green drives in. Eason gets a wide open look. They get it back. Adams, the pass to Green. They push it up. 4 on 3. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Thompson. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caruso with the steal. Williams kicks to Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Outside Holiday. Knocked away. And stolen by Wallace. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
For 3, Holmgren, and no good on the last second attempt this time. A big-time effort for Alex Caruso, providing a lot of energy for the Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rockets trail by 4. Taking a look at the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Brooks at the small forward position.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got 10 points. Sengun with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Over in the corner, Williams takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Green against Dort. Here's Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here we are sizing up G.A. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Timeout called the Rockets. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And pushing it up here is Oklahoma City. Holmgren finds Dort. Here's Hartenstein, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Rejected by Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 6th assist on the night.
Using the dribble to get free for a hoop, Fred Van Vliet. That's nasty.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren, and he gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams against Brooks. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And some nice passing there by Houston. Williams against Van Vliet. The pass to Hartenstein. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Brooks, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there. Brooks has got 6 in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 5. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the top rebounding teams in the league this season. The Rockets, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Whitmore in for Green. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in. He's got 12.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Şengün. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fit guys off and get those rebounds.
Holmgren in the high post. Şengün's there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whoa, what a finish!
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. As it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Van Vliet. Pass to Joe. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple. Joe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a print.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Smith. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. It's Joe on the wing. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Out to Wallace. Back to Joe. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Wallace misses. Rockets trail by 5. Smith with the basket on the assist by Green. 9 points for Smith.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
And Wiggins throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Hartenstein in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Adams checked in. And Thompson gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
Jalen Green. First personal foul.
Şengün's checked in for Jeff Green.
Substitution for the Rockets. Alperen Şengün.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's up against Thompson. Ball is kicked to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Green against Wallace. And another 3 for Houston.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
And here now the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
15 foul. At the line for 2, Williams.
The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Now a timeout called by Houston. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Eason. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is. His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Thompson passes to Eason. Inside. Here's Sengun. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Sengun.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Eason passes to Holiday. Now Eason. Thompson outside with the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Stolen by Holiday. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Green, and the rejection by Holmgren. Right side, Dort. Here's Hartenstein. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Green. Back to VanVleet.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the officials signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
VanVleet attacking. Brooks outside. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
Balls is checked in for Oklahoma City.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 2. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. VanVleet passes to Thompson. With the drive, out to Brooks. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Dillon Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight. And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Sengun, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Williams drops them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Green. Holmgren trying to get open. Got it!
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's the first. That narrows the gap to 1. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Thompson, high post, working on Holmgren. It falls!
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. There's Williams with the three, and the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a two-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 4. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
On up the court, and Green gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.